Today, I am genuinely thrilled to be joined by the wonderful Nara, one of our Year 13 students who is coming sadly to the end of her time at BSJ. And Nara has contributed significantly over the last couple of years in particular to the growth of our wellbeing implementation across the school. And I wanted to take the opportunity to really capture some of Nara's thoughts, but also celebrate some of the things that she has brought to BSJ whilst we still have you here.
Yeah.
You just finished mocks, Nara.
I have.
Heading into the end of your time and exams, that final culmination, which is very, very exciting.
It is. It truly is.
And you have done a huge amount in supporting building our wellbeing ecosystem at the school. And I wanted to unpack a little bit of that with our community and capture it whilst we still can. Now, Nara, thinking about your time at BSJ, tell us about how wellbeing has really shaped the way that you approach learning, but also challenges like the IB, mocks, etc.
I think since wellbeing is the very backbone of a good mental health, it has helped me through my mocks especially, and most probably my IBs, as it has allowed me to persevere and continue to be determined throughout. It has helped me with my academic resilience, and it has even supported my achievements. So I think wellbeing is an amazing implementation that I'm so grateful to have in my life.
And Nara, you've honestly brought so much to the space. You've blown me away with, your own initiative in supporting everything we've done since we've implemented the wellbeing strategy. And, that has really, really shown, and a lot of people in our community have noticed that. So thank you for your efforts.
Thank you so much.
Now, Nara, you are clearly a thriving Year 13 student. I always look at you and say you just seem to manage so many things at once, and you do it with a smile. You're positive. Even during mocks, the amount of things that you are supporting come alive in our eco garden and all of those systems has been fantastic. Talk to us about what role the school's focus on wellbeing has really played in helping you grow not only into the person you are today, but also the learner. Because I know there's a number of things from, your wonderfully supportive family at home, conditions at school, teachers you've had, experiences with wellbeing, but tell us about some of that.
Well, I think wellbeing has had a humongous impact on my life. And I think it gave me the balance between schoolwork, and my day-to-day life. It gave me the strength I needed and the courage, especially. And during those hard times, when I look back on the wellbeing model, especially the booklet I was very fortunate to have a look at, well, it helped me through it all. And I wish that the students of BSJ would one day be able to access it. As a longtime student here, I'm so grateful to have been able to see the development of wellbeing and the wellbeing systems. It's truly an honor.
Well, Nara, it's been fantastic having your support, and the fact that a student wanted to read the 10-year strategic plan as well, which is quite a lengthy document, has honestly been great. Now, Nara, from a student's perspective, what differences does it make, or do you think it makes, when wellbeing is part of everyday school life?
I think for the students, it gives us the reassurance and the strength to continue, especially an IB student where it's quite rigorous and quite hard with all of the assignments. And for the teachers, I think it gives them the sensibility for some students and the patience and just the mindset. All in all, it makes them a better teacher and a better listener, especially for, some students.
Yeah, absolutely. And, the IB is very, very challenging and complex, and is without a doubt one of the best, if not the best, framework to prepare students for university. And the fact that you have really lent into the wellbeing alongside that has been just wonderful to witness as an educator. Now, Nara, if every student could experience the kind of wellbeing focus that you've had, what do you think that would mean for our school community, but also students beyond BSJ as well?
I think in a perfect world, there would be a universal buy-in where everyone would have access to well-being, especially well-being like in the school. Because I've heard that a lot of students went into college without knowing what well-being truly was. And what a shame, because it's an honor and it's amazing to experience and to watch it grow. And in our community, I've seen it inspire and I've seen it help others grow, even though they're not in this school, but they're in our local community and they can see what's happening. And I've seen some students a little bit jealous of what's happening here. And I think it's amazing that we're the first to start. We're the very first.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic to hear. Now, Nara, we know as, people get in the upper school and it gets busy and it gets more challenging and complex, sometimes wellbeing can be the first thing to go, or the focus just purely becomes on academics. And you've got some really strong views about this, and we've spoken about this quite extensively. Share with us, what would you say to anyone who perhaps is not buying into wellbeing, especially in those older grades, about why it is so fundamental for students today?
When they don't accept well-being or look down upon it, I feel like they're missing out on a wonderful opportunity to change their life for the better. Because what more could you want than a great mental health, especially in this state and in this current position? So I think they should lean into it, because well-being is an amazing opportunity and it would greatly improve their lives, especially in college.
Yeah.
Especially in college. So why not? You're giving us the opportunity, you're making the systems for us, so I don't see why not.
And Nara, that's you speaking about college, it's such a big one, isn't it? Because that's, when students leave BSJ, that is the ultimate for us to set them up for success post that. And I love your passion that you've had to bring this alive for our students, and how much you care about this for your classmates as well. Nara, it has been a joy to watch you thrive over the last couple of years at BSJ in particular, and I'm incredibly grateful, as of the whole school is, for everything that you have brought to this space in wellbeing. And we can't wait to see, Nara, what you do beyond your time at BSJ and you do next. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It has truly been an honor to be here and watch BSJ grow.